With a hint of confusion in his eyes and a whiff of failure in the air around him, Joe Biden is watching his approval ratings continue to plummet to the point where just 42% of Americans approve of his job performance. Which makes sense, since at least so far Biden really doesn't seem very good at this whole being president thing despite dreaming of and preparing for it for decades. With his staff trying to hide him from the press, and his penchant for saying confusing things, Biden isn't rhetorically equipped to talk himself out of this mess. He was elected on a simple mandate to not be Trump, but after promising not to do Trump things, doing his own thing has proven more difficult. To some degree, he put himself in this corner. By governing as he campaigned, as a competent centrist, Biden might have locked in a governing majority of alienated center-right Americans along with his extant Democratic coalition. However, Biden chose to abandon efforts to transcend the current political paradigm, choosing instead to appease his base. Talk about a tragic plot twist. His deference to progressives was foreshadowed early on, first when he flip-flopped on taxpayer funding of abortion during the campaign, and then with the partisan passage of his COVID relief bill in February. But real trouble arrived this summer, when he prematurely declared independence from the virus, followed by mixed messaging over boosters, and his Afghanistan withdrawal went dangerously sideways. Then it became clear that allowing progressives to hold his bipartisan infrastructure bill hostage would result in more than just a temporary delay. One could argue that Biden's decision to pander to the leftward flank of the Democratic Party caused or exacerbated the various crises he now confronts, ranging from the border crisis, his compassionate policies and rhetoric served as a magnet, to violent crime. It's hard to blame Biden for this, though his party's defund the police rhetoric didn't help, to inflation, which is now tied with COVID as Americans' biggest concern. Biden ignored Larry Summers' warnings about overheating the economy. The current stalemate over his legislative agenda is the clearest example of this deference to progressives. And since his stalled legislative agenda feels especially like a self-inflicted wound, it's worth spending a little additional time here.
Thanks for watching this video. Please do subscribe All Media New York.